No waiting outside, oh no. Tonight's your night. You were made for the flash. Foreign land, nobody knows your name. Ha ha ha! Weak! 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 It's full of money, filled with inspiration. No stopping now. She was built for this whole situation. Got yourself some new shoes. 50 hours overtime. Can't get no sleep. Fashion week. Fashion week. Fashion week.
And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking that shit like an earthquake. I know it's never. But I couldn't be up like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet a like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way I that now you remember. Got me on her page and now she won't post on IG, she is clever. Hit her in a burner, I'm in Atlanta, close to the river. You the spirit of Jezebel, little girl, you was on my tether. I was giving my all to you, you cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a zipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better sounding hurt for right. I'm real as 10 tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron's tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the 10 today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a 10 today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking that shit like an earthquake.
Yeah, let's have it.
Welcome. To the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to the Celtics. Now, here's Markkanen. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Jokic. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On offense, here are the Rockets. The shot's good.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Dallas ball.
Markkanen looking it over. Inside. Shot clock at 6. And Hayward with the stuff.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Down low. Pass to Brown. Shepard with the ball. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. He's off on that one. Good D by Thompson. Houston in the lead. Nice shot by Brooks.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Sensabaugh. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And the foul on Jarace Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. No good on the 3. Rockets leading by 3. It's Thompson off the drive. Here's Kite. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Back to Thompson. Over to the wing. There's the 3. And it's Kite missing. Mavericks trailed by 5. To the left side wing. Back to Edwards. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. And Brown pulls it down.
Houston foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Dallas. Ball. At the line. For 2.
He hits the second from the line. Shoots it up. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Houston on top.
16. The Mavericks. 15.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And the three ball is good. Smith's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Rockets. Pass to Jokic. Hayward outside. Back to Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Rockets leading by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Sheppard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Mavericks on D. Pass to Liddell. Clock at 6. A shot off that time. Mavericks trailed by 4. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Jokic. Hayward outside. Here's Jerome. Whitmore defending. Here's Jokic. No good that time. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Rockets making a change here. That one is no good. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Rockets they haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Pass to Jokic. Jokic doing the job inside.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Here's Whitmore. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Sensabaugh. Dallas, no good that time either. Rockets leading by 7. Here's Whitmore. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Jokic throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Cam Whitmore.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Smith with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Mavericks trailed by 4. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Jerome. Whitmore defending to the inside. Sensabaugh no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
On the wing, Walker. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Here's Kolek. Still yet to score. Jokic. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
The kick out to Walker. Back to Thompson. Pass to Walker. Here's Whitmore. 3 on the clock. Buries the 20-footer. Whitmore's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Thompson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Marking it into the lane.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And so here is Houston. They lead by 4. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Pass to Şengün. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Smith. That one good for 2. Smith's got 5.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Here's Jokic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. Houston making a switch here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And if you were to assemble a first-team, all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Pass to Kite. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Jokic with it. 10 points for him. Now Shepard. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Jokic. To the wing right side. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Back to Markkanen. Makes it off the glass. Markkanen's got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Back to Markkanen. Out to the right wing. Picked by Markkanen. 6 to shoot. Jokic inside. The power of Jokic. Wow.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Pass to Brown. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Walker. And Walker throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Mavericks trailed by 6. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Traps in the tray. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
1:32 left here in the third quarter. That's good by Sensabaugh.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Rockets getting their third free throw shot of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And the technical free throw is good. Screen by Smith. Here's Kite. 2 points. That one goes. Kite's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jovic. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here is Brooks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Kite. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Kite's got 7.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
With the drive. Pass to Sensabaugh. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jovic. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And
40.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mavericks trailed by 13. Now Shepherd. Markkanen down low. And stolen by Şengün. Up the floor. Comes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Thompson in the corner. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Brown. Got a piece of it.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Shoots a fader. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Jokic. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Turnovers weren't a story for him early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Took him no time at all on that one. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Shepard. And it's off from three-point range. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Houston. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jokic with it. Şengün covering. And here's Jokic. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Screen by Şengün. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside, Markkanen. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household name.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Back to Walker. From the corner. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Jokic. Shoots over Walker. Right side, Markkanen. Hayward. Here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Walker's shot is off. Mavericks trailed by 20. Pass to Markkanen. Jokic way outside. Dallas moving it around. Three-pointer. Thompson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was from Amen Thompson.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's Şengün. Another miss by Houston. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Shepard. Now, here's Jokic. And it goes down 2 points.
Jokic.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.